everyone, and compliments of the season to you. Now, singular art objects is often seen in the context of a larger arts movement or artistic era. Today, art extends to prints, pillows, furnitures, and many more, and has formed a unique classification of our everyday lives. The Artist Press is here again. My name is Tolulokwe Lamidi, your host. Okay, First Turn Gallery. Now, If by Chance We Meet is a group exhibition by TR Arts Institute, curated by Rolly Otsemaye. Let's enjoy.
We are here for an open exhibition theme. If by chance we meet. So the exhibition is a result of the residency that we did for the past few weeks ago. So the outcome of the exhibition is the work we were here to showcase the talent for people to see. Yeah, with my own heart, I intentionally want to tell my story to the public, to tell my personal story, my life story, my day-to-day activity, my imagination. So everything that deal with my personal story, that's the main goal. I share with people around me, and I express myself in form of painting. I paint to express myself, to tell my story like a poetry, writing a book. So I paint to express myself.
For the residency, I was opportune to do a series titled When Women Gather. And this series talks generally about what women do when they meet. When women meet, you see groups of people talking about their life experiences, what they go through in their marriages or in their friendships, or support system, like they need it depending on what they pass or what they are actually going through at the moment. And then also experiences that women go through that men don't understand. So and also importantly, gossip. These are like the things that classify a typical woman meeting with another, and then having that one person you can actually talk to when things get rough. So these are features that make up my work. I expect to be bigger than what I am now. I expect to be better than what I am now. I expect to explore more, do more research, read more, and have an international understanding or international level of where my artworks will be. And also, my career, work more on my career and be a better artist, I think. If by chance we meet, looks at, explores the possibilities of what could happen when artists are brought together in a space to create works. So the idea, I think it's important I also talk about the backstory. So this exhibition is put together by TR Art Institute, an initiative of Dr. Tony Rappel, to help emerging artists propel to the next level of their career. So if by chance we meet, as an exhibition looks at what can happen when artists meet with institutions, when artists gather and learn from themselves, and when artists interact with collectors by virtue or by extension of their works.
The work behind me is titled African Beauty. It is a painting that celebrates an African woman, showcasing her beauty. Basically, as Africans, we should be proud of who we are. We should be proud of our black. We should be proud of the fact that our color is what signifies and identifies us as Africans. So this place is just basically to tell us that as an African woman, you can be beautiful even without makeup. Just your hairdo can be a factor in your beauty. Celebrate the African beauty and the African hairstyle.
My art is mostly about the experience, the human experience. So it deals a lot with community and personal anxiety of growing up as an adult. So when people see my work, I want them to feel seen. So a lot of my work ties to actual stories that either I have experienced or my friend has experienced, or just conversations, because I enjoy speaking with people. So conversations that I have with people, I try to document them.
Core vision of the Institute is to enable upcoming and emerging artists to fulfill their dreams of becoming master artists by giving them the platform and the opportunity to learn and to grow. And that is the core on which the residency has been organized. This just concluded the residency for this year. We had about 9 artists participating, and we had them in the house. They went through some trainings, they went through some conversations with master artists. They were given the room to express themselves and, create artworks. And the result is what we have at this exhibition today, which is If By Chance We Meet. If By Chance We Meet, for me, resonates very strongly, considering the fact that when it comes to artistic expressions, you find out that there's always one medium flowing into the next. For instance, some of our artists, while in residence, were able to learn from their cohorts. So you know how there's a way you are able to glean from other people when there is collaboration, right? So it speaks more to the collaborative efforts that went into putting these items together. If you go around, you see that we have very solid pieces from Emmanuel Idowu to Emmanuel Aderi, Ogochukwu Ejiofor. We have Korede Aremo, we have Tohib, we have Aziz, we have Rebecca Akinjure. Like all of these fantastic artists in their own right coming together to put works together. So this is an encouragement for whoever is an artist, whether you are an expert, a master artist, or an emerging artist, you're trying to get your foot in the door. It's just an encouragement to remind you that go for it. Go for it. There's no limit to what you can do as an artist. Don't limit yourself, don't limit your mind. This is also a call by the TR residency and the Art Institute in general to the general public that we've started something quite solid, and we really hope to see in the next couple of years, and indeed the nearest future, the number of artists that will go through our residences thoroughly furnished onto all good work.
Also at the gallery, the Windsor Gallery presents The Evil Genius, a multi-sensory experience of African music and visual art. Now, the Evil Genius collection is a remarkable first-of-its-kind fusion of contemporary African music and art.
So the arts, the Evil Genius is made up of music and art. Where music is the A side. You remember those cassettes where we did turn A, side B. So the side A is the music and the side A is the art. And this album brings together both worlds, and it encourages us to look inward. So all the art is by African artists, 13 African artists from 8 different African countries. And I speak about myself, I speak about my journey, I speak about love, faith, loneliness, friendships, and I end it with betrayal. It's a very personal project, and I'm so proud of the project.
I'm very excited to see what he has to show for us today. As a lover of his music, I'd love to see how that translates to visual arts and how it corresponds with the different artists in West Africa. I see that we've got some artists from Togo, Benin, Nigeria, and as a South African, I'd love to see how all of that art translates and how it relates to South African market and hopefully future collaborations with the rest of the African continent. I think it looks exciting, but I've reserved it so I can enjoy it with the music. So I've stood back a little. I've seen it, but I would really like to enjoy it together with the music to see why one was chosen for the other.
Mr. Easy for me is truly an evil genius. I am inspired thoroughly by his passion for art, his execution, and just his creativity. It is just so astounding to see. And I love how he has collaborated with various artists to create a full African body of work, because we need this type of engagement and we need something that connects all the dots of us as Africans into one tapestry, in live color, in our day-to-day. Not an abstract imagining, but an actual, real, tangible art or beauty that we can feel, taste, touch, and see. So I just feel honored to be here to experience this in my physical capacity.
I support my friend Easy, you get me, great guy, genius. Yeah, I actually came out to learn one or two things. I'm already learning, trust me. Well, the whole exhibition going on is kind of serene, kind of like he's very articulate, like he knows what he wants. Do you understand? So the art is not just a regular art, do you understand? Like when you see it, you feel it in your soul, you feel it in your spirit. So basically, it's all fun, trust me, you should come out.
My name is W4 and I'm here to support Mr. Easy. Well, he's someone that I've really respected from the day one of his single, and he has kept up to his genius move. And this particular one, is a genius move because art and music work together. So elaborating on art and music together is a big deal.
The Nigerian recording artist Mr. Easy commissioned 16 unique pieces, each corresponding to a track from his forthcoming album of the same name. The featured artists represent 8 African nations, and each brings their own unique perspective, resulting in a diverse range of aesthetics and techniques. From bold and vibrant paintings to intricate drawings, the collection is a powerful statement of African creativity and ingenuity, engagements, and mastered impartations.
Mr. Easy commissioned 16 pieces to commemorate his new album, The Evil Genius. So he engaged with 16 different emerging artists, and each one of them was given one of his tracks to interpret artistically. And so for me, it's really a coming together of what I'd always hoped the art space would be, which is, a creative space of arts, fashion, music that really can push together today the African narrative and show people across the board this new African tone of voice.
song is inspired by, I forgot his name now. Please remember Babs, yes, Femi Babs. You know the comedian that walks with like suits and a Bible and it's like Zuzu Lakate, Lakate.
Yeah.
So that's the person who inspired this record. And what Zuzu Lakate and on this record is Joe Boy is featured on this record. We recorded this record in Rwanda around Joe Boy's holiday. And this is by another female artist, Sandra. And she just every time I look at it I see something different. There's this saying in the Bible that says out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks, and like everything we do starts from our heart. And so that's why you see all these energies flowing from me. You see there's a central piece that's representing this pink, and that's Timmy over there, this piece. And on the song I say we did Zuzu Lakate, celebrating grace, celebrating favors.
I find him to be very, very talented, very level-headed, and also, very focused on what he's doing. And of course, he's multi-talented, so it's not just music, business, and the whole gamut of entertainment, yes. I think his ability to think beyond normal, his capacity to outpace his peers and beyond, his humility and his ability to be who he is, and more importantly, for being a fantastic human being.
My name is Lekon. I'd like to wish everybody Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Santa Claus is coming to town.
You a Merry Christmas and a beautiful 2024, guys. Love you. Wishing you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Compliments of the season. Don't forget, he's the reason for the season. Peace.
Visual Arts Trajectories of Kolade Oshinowo at 70 was launched at the Yusuf Grillo Auditorium, Yaba College of Technology, Lagos. Let's go there.
Dr. Kolade Oshinowo, for me, is a father in all ramifications. He connected with us spiritually, professionally, and whichever way you want to look at it, he groomed us. And he really poured himself into us, and I think he has done that over and over again. There are so many things to take away. Memories that still serves as resource material for someone. I can speak for myself. He's a fantastic person, and my prayer is that he will continue to his strength will continue to be renewed by the Lord, and he will be there for us for many more years.
Kolade Oshinowo is a teacher of my teachers. Should I say coincidentally, I'm also an artist. I am actually trained by some people who are trained by Dr. Kolade Oshinowo. Dr. Kolade Oshinowo is someone who has always been there, even before people like us got into the university. He's a prolific teacher and artist. He's an artist that had implanted his feet on the sands of time for over decades. He's put like 5 decades into his practice and professional endeavor. The works on display are actually done by, most of them are mentors and senior colleagues. And, like Edosa Ogwigo said, Kolade Oshinowo was someone who lay emphasis on practicals, on you actually staying there and doing the thing right in its presence. So when he clocked 70 in 2018, a number of artists came together to actually do portraits of Kolade Oshinowo in different kind of media, and the result is what is brought here to be exhibited.
Kolade Oshinowo is an influence, is an inspiration in the visual art space, not just in Nigeria. And the beauty of it is that it's still alive and well, and it's being celebrated. So everybody gathered here today has come to celebrate Kolade Oshinowo while he's still alive, and also he's been adding value to the visual art space.
This exhibition is actually a fallout of what happened, one of the sessions during his 70th birthday. If you notice, the works are signed 2018. That was when I was 70. But the book that is being launched today, I was as a result also of that birthday. But it has culminated in the public presentation today. So I'm really very glad, and I appreciate God for keeping me alive till now. And the promise is that once one is still alive, one will continue to make contributions.
Kolade Oshinowo is a household name in contemporary Nigerian arts, and in the global space has successfully made an indelible mark on the arts landscape. Visual Arts Trajectories on Kolade Oshinowo is put together to celebrate this great icon. It is co-authored by over 30 scholars, academics, critics, protégés, and artists. Kolade Oshinowo at 70 pronounced the relevance of selfless mentorships, timeless artistic engagements, and mastered importations.
He's actually an exciting person. He brought in that excitement to his profession, to teaching. And so he produced us not just for the certificates, he produced us to go and excel as artists. And indeed, a lot of us are out there excelling in the art world.
We are actually marking and also celebrating one of our icons in the visual art. That is in the person of Dr. Kolade Oshinowo, who had his book, we're having his book presentation going on. Kolade Oshinowo is a renowned artist who is a painter and who has, over the years, about 40, 50 decades, who has actually been teaching and practicing before he actually retired in Yaba Technology. He retired in 2008, and while he was in service, he was actively practicing and also exhibiting. And now that he's retired, he has not retired from the studio because he's still actively practicing and having exhibitions and also promoting art in various platforms. And this can be saved. For anybody that knows that name will know that surely he has actually contributed immensely to visual art, especially in the genre of painting. And that is what he's known for. And he's actually doing his best to promote that in all, with all that he has.
Wow, it's amazing to know that art has moved beyond paintings and drawings. Now, I hope you had a lovely time on the show as much as I did. Join us same time, same station next week. Here's wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in advance.